Marcus Spears, Swagoo. This guy, I mean, I tell you right now, I think he watches Man Hour
Oh,
because the next day after I went on my rant on Monday, on Tuesday morning, I got sent a video by Drew who was on watching First Take or whatever the Get Up, whatever show he's on ESPN. And he sent me a video and Swagoo was saying verbatim what I had said on Monday night. Verbatim.
that's a big
So
word. I'm proud of you for that.
Swagoo says that Derek Carr is the front runner right now for the MVP.
Mm.
So let me ask you: is Derek Carr the front runner for the MVP? Way or no way?
You know what? I have to go way because a lot of MVPs are based off your team's performance. And Derek Carr is having arguably a career stat wise year right now. The Raiders are 3-0. But on the flip side of that, we've seen the Raiders year in and year out start hot. Combs, where did they end up? 8-8, 7-9. Hell, there was one year they started 6-0 or 8-0, and they finished the season 8-8. So,
But it's year to year, though, right? You can't like just because a team was horrible last year doesn't mean they're great this year. Just because the team was great last year, I mean, what have the Atlanta Falcons been since they went to the Super Bowl 4 years ago?
fourth quarter bust. You're absolutely right. I'm going to go with way that Derek Carr right now is the front runner for the MVP. But we've only played 3 games of the NFL season. Patrick Mahomes hasn't got hot yet. Aaron Rodgers is starting to find his swag again. Lamar Jackson is completing jump passes. Hell, Josh Allen threw for 500 yards the first week or whatever it was, or second week. I can't remember now. We are such in a quarterback heavy league right now that you almost have to have the name and the franchise recognitions to win you a MVP. So as Derek Carr might be the front runner right now, if the Dallas Cowboys go 10-7 this season, Dak Prescott will win the MVP.
So, Derek Carr, it's hard for me to say that he's the front runner for MVP right now, just because he's Derek Carr, and you start thinking about all the names out there right now, and you look at some of these teams. Like, I mean, you look at a Matt Stafford, and Matt Stafford's just going off right now, right? But Derek Carr's got some impressive victories. I mean, he beat the Baltimore Ravens pretty handily. They put up 33 points on Baltimore. Then he went into Pittsburgh and handed the Steelers their first loss. Then he went up and beat up Miami. 3 defenses who we talked about before the season who were going to be pretty dang good,
Right.
who are pretty respectful, right? So now he's got the Chargers this week. If he does the same thing and they beat the Chargers, then he gets the Bears, the Broncos, the Eagles, and the Giants in his next 4. They could damn right well be 8-0 to start the season. Because if they get past the Chargers, even if they don't get past the Chargers, they could definitely be 7-1 starting the year. I think Derek Carr's got a case to be the MVP this year. I think he's fighting right now. I think for me, he's number 2 and Matt Stafford's number 1. But that's like, I wouldn't count him out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count him out.
Yeah, you are